Coming right up, the Cavaliers taking on the Pacers. For Cleveland, as they enter midseason, they are right on the line in that 8th position in the Eastern Conference, looking to put some distance between themselves and their pursuers. Pacers, Cavs is next, right after this. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Most of the season completed, a good picture developing as to the top rookies in the league. So let's take a look now at the race for Rookie of the Year. You take a look at Garland. He's just not quite in the running at this point, and while he's had a pretty good season, it doesn't look like he'll be a contender.
And maybe he's not there with the absolute cream of the rookie crop, but I think the transition to the NBA has been a fluid one for him.
Yeah, you talk about cream. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being the cake either now. I mean, he's had a very good year. He really gave that team an injection of energy and excitement that would not have been there otherwise.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, we're seeing a new trend in NBA practices. Coaches are marking the court in different ways to help players visualize where they need to be. Take, for example, a 4-point line, rewarding players for stretching their shooting range. And a corner three, in some cases, is worth 4 points in practice. And that encourages players to take that high-value shot. There's a lot of coaches thinking outside the box by drawing new boxes on the court. Kevin?
A lot of talk about this, David. Some new ground certainly to look at. Thank you. Clark up front. That's where the game will likely be won or lost in this one.
Great talent, no doubt, on the front lines here. But if for some reason they cancel each other out, then you know where it's going to be decided, in the backcourt, with guys about your size, Kevin.
Now, wait a minute. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Turner and Sabonis playing inside. And it's McConnell in at the point. And for Cleveland, Porter is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Garland. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Exum in at the 2. And the Pacers start off with the ball. Here's McConnell. Outside Warren. It's Oladipo on the wing. Clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Oladipo, very aggressive when he's driving. I mean, the defense doesn't know what to do with him other than foul him in many cases.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
The first one falls. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man Colin Sexton already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
And here's Love for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Oladipo outside. Sabonis inside. Defended by Drummond. Sabonis, no good. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Trailblazers. It's stolen by Oladipo. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Pacers making the shot. The kick out to Porter. There's the three. Another three for Cleveland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Sabonis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Cavaliers on D. McConnell passes to Turner. Good. And McConnell gets the assists.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by McConnell. To the paint, here's Exum. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Now, here's McConnell. There's the pass to Sabonis. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Shot clock at 3. Tries from 7. That one doesn't drop. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
And, you know, as you said, Greg, when you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Clark, midseason rumors now in full session. When a player requests a trade, how strongly do you think that affects team chemistry?
You know, Kevin, I'm all for players voicing their choice and actually having an opportunity to express themselves, but it can be detrimental if a player in the middle of a season makes it known that he's not interested in being there. It can have a terrible effect on team chemistry, in my opinion. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
McConnell passes to Warren. Now here's Turner. Over Love. Fade away. Sabonis trying to get open. And he comes up with the deuce. Turner's got his second bucket tonight.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Love outside. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the shot by Warren, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. Over Drummond. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one. Garland dishes to Love. Shoots the 3. Another miss by Love. Indiana trailing here. Outside Turner. Pass to Sabonis. Oladipo outside. Sabonis against Drummond, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Warren following the score by Cleveland. Sabonis kicks to McConnell. Back to Sabonis. Over Drummond. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pacers trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Warren finds Turner. Over Love. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got 6.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Turner.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Boy, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
Now, here's Exum, guarded by Oladipo. And here is Garland. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Now, here's McConnell, following the miss by Kevin Love. Garland with it. Sabonis defending. Garland the pass to Drummond. Feeds to Porter. Kicks to Garland. There's the triple. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Pacers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
And yes, it's good.
Sheer muscle that time from the clever guard Victor Oladipo. I like how he takes the punishment and just fights through it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, you know, this is Indiana's second year now, guys, without Paul George. Obviously, that trade had a ripple effect, and in some ways, it's still being felt.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Colin Sexton comes in for Garland. Well, Cleveland shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Porter dishes to Sexton. Trying to get something going. The second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
And the Pacers ended up with a pretty decent deal given George's public demands.
Yeah, I agree, because it was a tough situation for the Pacers once it became clear Paul George was not going to re-sign. The Pacers happy with Oladipo and Sabonis, actually thrilled, but at the same time, you look at OKC and Paul George putting up MVP numbers, makes you wonder what could have happened had he stayed.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Indiana, trailing by 2. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
The Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
The first one falls.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Brogdon hits them both. Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journey.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Outside, Porter takes a three, cans it from downtown. Porter's got 8 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's McDermott. Nance with some nice D.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now, here's Sexton. After the miss from Doug McDermott. Sexton deciding where to go with it.
Using his size pretty well on the defensive end. When McDermott makes himself big on this end, it can alter shots.
Thompson passes to Porter. And the three off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now here's McDermott, covered by Nance. McDermott passes to Leaf. Back to McDermott. Over Nance. McDermott can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Sexton kicks to Osman. Trying to get open is Thompson. The offensive rebound. Count it.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Brogdon. And here's McDermott over Nance. Indiana again missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Porter passes to Nance. Thompson right side. Over McDermott. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Nance. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead. 1:25 left in the first. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's Brogdon on the wing. To halt the run. Nance with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Brogdon. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Osman, covered by Lamb. To the middle, here's Nance. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
27 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Osman. The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year.
Take a break.
But not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 8. Holiday with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's stolen by Nance. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Osman. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Holiday finds Brogdon. Misses the 3. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got Jeremy Lamb. Doug McDermott is out there with Leaf. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to McDermott. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
McDermott does a solid job scoring close to the basket at 6'8". His size allows him to capitalize from there.
The Cavaliers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Passes it to Sexton. There's the dish to Thompson. 5 to shoot, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings. And, of course, there's the Pacers, 6 games out.
And I think for the Cavaliers, seeing them where they are now, it's easy to forget just how awful they were a season ago. This is a team that's made major strides to lift themselves into the middle of the pack.
Boy, I tell you what, it's been a grit and grind effort for them. They know how to win, and that's not something you could say about them last year.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
That's good from Holiday. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb, absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind, big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good names. Here's Brogdon. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Comes up empty down low.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And the Pacers with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Pass to Lamb. The shot off that time, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Now Cleveland moving it up, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And I'll tell you, Nance can score. He rebounds it, has the versatility to switch 1 through 5, does a lot for this team. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Sexton. The Pacers making the shot. Over Holiday. The shot by Sexton, no good. Outside, Lamb. Out to the wing. Outside, Holiday. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. For Indiana, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Free throw good from Holiday.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Exum comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Garland in for Porter. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Leaf. Miles Turner comes in for McDermott. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Oladipo in for Brogdon. Now, here's Exum. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Thompson outside. He kicks it to Exum. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
On the wing, Holiday. Sabonis inside. It's up against Thompson. Basket counts.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded by Oladipo. Sexton kicks to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. There's Exum. It's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Pass touch by Warren. Ante Zizic is checked in for Cleveland. The Pacers also with a sub. McConnell's checked in. Goes up off the inbound. Offensive rebound. The open look here for Sexton. It's good from long range.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Now, here's McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Oladipo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You look at Oladipo, and he is really embracing his role as the leader of his team. He's a ferocious competitor, but also a compassionate, good teammate.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Mark, we're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. You think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on that?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
Now Exum. Here's Sexton. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul. Here is Nance. He's coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans. Shot clock at 6. Here's Exum.
Capable of guarding multiple positions, his lateral quickness allows him to guard both the post and perimeter well.
Here's Oladipo. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Nance has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Sexton, guarded by Oladipo. Now here's Sexton. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Cavs. Now here's Oladipo. Defense is right there. The pass to Warren. The tray. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And here's Sexton. He's got 6. And Turner with the block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so here's Cleveland. The Pacers making the shot. Down low. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Nance. Nance has got his 3rd assist on the night. Left side, Turner. True on the 14-footer. Turner's got 8 points.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Sexton with it. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Count it, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Now McConnell. Outside Warren. Shoots over Exum. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And Cleveland making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Now here's Sexton, guarded by Oladipo. Sexton dishes to Drummond, and it's sent back by Turner. Here's Oladipo. 7 points in the game. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved and on-time, on-target passes.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Mark, you were talking about the unicorns. Miles Turner in that category as a shot blocker who can space the floor. I don't think he's got a ceiling. What about you?
I think his ceiling is really high, Kevin. He's still young, which always bodes well for somebody with his work ethic and skill set. I think he can be an all-star player. Franchise player, those are few and far between. I'm not sure if he can get to that level, but all-star certainly within his reach.
Love's check in for Zizic. Now here's Garland. He's covered by McConnell. They get the rebound. Drummond, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pacers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That's good from McConnell. Both shots good from the stripe. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now, here's Garland. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Love. Kicks to Garland. 6 to shoot. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Such a wide open look. Oladipo's got 10 points.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Oladipo.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a change for the Pacers. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Warren. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Love looking around. Lobbed up there for Love. And Love throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Garland. Love's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland. Passes to Sabonis. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Sabonis has got 9 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And stolen by McConnell. Oladipo goes in.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Garland. Getting around 12 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
That free throw good from Oladipo. Porter's checked in for Colin Sexton. Indiana also making some changes. TJ Leaf comes in for Sabonis. And McDermott subbed in for Miles Turner. And so he makes both from the line. 1:37 left in the first half. Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Some solid defense there from Lamb. Pacers trail by 6. Oladipo goes in. Here's Leaf. Tries again. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Love can't hit. Pacers shooting 43% for the game. Here's Oladipo. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Boy, the competitive spirit and fire that Oladipo has. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays poised and under control on the drive.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. And here is Garland. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake, but they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Now here's Lamb. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Leaf. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Garland. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what's the plan for the second half tonight?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
Okay, we'll see if we can get that done. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what do you think?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
The thing I like is their aggressive approach and getting to the line. You know, when things seem to stagnate on offense, it's sometimes a matter of forcing your will. This team can generate a lot of points and also dictate the pace of the game if they play with that aggressiveness.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Exum is out there with Garland. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Porter at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb. Porter's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Cavs.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Turner passes to Warren, and that one good.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Cleveland leading by 7. Garland kicks to Love. Lobbed up there for Love. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Garland comes to help. McConnell finds Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, and I think you've got to give credit to the aggressiveness by Sabonis there, guys. Like seeing him be opportunistic and taking charge in that situation.
Cavaliers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Pass to Love. Over to the left wing. Exum with it. He's against Turner. Exum passes to Drummond. Love trying to break loose. Exum dishes to Drummond. The pass to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Over Oladipo. Here's Drummond. And it's good. 2 points. Drummond's got 8.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's McConnell. Sabonis trying to get open. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from McConnell. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Garland, the pass to Drummond. He kicks it to Garland. Over McConnell. Garland, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Warren. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 4 assists now tonight.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 9. It's Drummond with the drive. And it's Drummond with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Exum with it. Guarded by Oladipo. It's stolen by Oladipo. Now, here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. Porter against Warren. Turner passes to Warren. Over Porter. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Warren.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by McConnell. Fires, high post, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more. Boy, quickly becoming a real force defensively. Miles Turner, one of the league's premier shot blockers.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Garland with it. Pass to Porter. And here's Exum. He's covered by Warren. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you look at the job description for an elite defensive big man. Nowadays, it's not enough to just protect the rim.
No, you've got to be able to move your feet and also defend on the perimeter as well. And that's where Turner's quick feet have helped him. He's able to guard smaller players and recover to the lane. And that's a nice combination.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Zizic has checked in for Drummond. And it's Nance in for Kevin Love. Brogdon, he's checked in for Indiana. Exum hits them both. Now Brogdon. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. It's Oladipo on the wing for the tie. A new 14 for Indiana. Here's Turner, and again it's Indiana.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Cavaliers leading. Outside Porter. takes the 13-footer. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him? He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's Exum. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Sabonis kicks to Turner over Nance. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. Indiana trailing here. Brogdon outside. Pass to Sabonis. Oladipo outside. Brogdon trying to get open. Turner. It's good on the putback.
And you know what I like to say? Persistence pays, and Turner paying off because he's been persistent, decimating the defense with his bounce.
Now, here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Porter in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Porter's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Turner. Lays it up off the glass. Turner's got it all tied up now for Indiana. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Garland kicks to Zizic. Now here's Exum, guarded by Oladipo. Zizic passes to Exum. 5 to shoot. Back to Zizic. It's Porter outside. Porter can't get that one to fall. And Indiana shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And the shot by Warren, no good.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Cavaliers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. For the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Zizic, and it's Sexton in for Exum. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Leaf checked in for Sabonis. McDermott comes in for Miles Turner. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Oladipo.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
And so here's Cleveland. It's a 1-point game. Outside Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Here's Holiday. He has 6. Brogdon left side. Inside. Here's Leaf. Nance with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Now here's Sexton. 8 points for him. Oh, Nance in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Here's Holiday. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now Holiday, after Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
shooting 2.
That's good from Holiday. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Garland. He's got 9. He dishes it to Sexton. He can't get it to go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And it's good for 2. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 8. Yep, it counts. Sexton's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
Here's Holiday. 10 points for him. Here's Brogdon. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Porter kicks to Sexton. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First one falls for him.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 10.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Looking to end his cold spell, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. .157 left in the third. Nance finds Sexton. Here's Garland. 6 to shoot. Back to Sexton. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Sexton's got 12.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's McDermott over Nance. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut back down to 2 points on the basket from McDermott. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. Back to Thompson. And Sexton has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes down. Sexton's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Back to Brogdon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Nance. First free throw is good.
And, you know, the 2016-17 Rookie of the Year continues to impress. Brogdon is a valuable role player who does a lot of things well.
Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Kevin Love comes in for Garland. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Doug McDermott.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Indiana trailing here. Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Sabonis. It's good. This game is all even. Sabonis has got 15.
The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Here's Love, and it's sent back by Turner. And they'll keep possession. Second shot opportunity. And that one released in time, but no good.
And, you know, when Lamb plays with effort on this end, he makes an impact.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Turner and Sabonis playing inside. Brogdon out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Lamb in at the 3 slot.
Boy, games like this really show Turner is the full package. When he puts it all together, it's special.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. It's deflected. Sabonis with the steal. McConnell finds Turner. And Thompson sends it back. To the middle. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Sabonis. The Cavaliers making the shot. The shot's good.
Nice feed. Just like his dad, Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Drummond. The jump hook. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. To the paint. Here's Turner. Yes! And the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
Exum, he's checked in for Cleveland. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Pacers.
What's up?
That free throw good from Turner.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Porter. Now the pass to Drummond. Thompson in the post. Turner covering. And here's Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Thompson. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Warren. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the aggressiveness that Turner plays with. For such a young guy, it's proven to be beneficial in helping him draw fouls.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season, allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Turner. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
Both free throws good from Turner.
Boy, I tell you, Turner is a dominant force who imposes his will on whoever is on him. But what you have to like and respect is his work ethic.
Now, here's Porter. They get it back. Drummond. That one goes in. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Oladipo skying through the air. I love seeing that. Has great speed and uses that as a launching pad towards the hoop.
Timeout called. Cleveland.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on John Beilein's huddle with his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on their shooters a little more effectively.
And that one's good by Porter.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Pacers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Outside Warren. Indiana moving the ball over. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. No good on that one. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Now, here's Exum. He's covered closely. Kicks it to Drummond. Pass to Garland. High arcing shot to take the lead, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Big difference in second chance points, and that makes it tough.
Free throw, no good for Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Porter. No good there. Nice D from Sabonis. Oladipo goes in. He feeds it to Warren. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. But they'll get another chance.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Here's Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes to Thompson. Back to Drummond. Over Sabonis. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Passes it to McConnell, and stolen by Drummond. Here's Porter. Banked in off the glass. Porter's got 17 points here in the second half.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And the Pacers call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Pacers trail by 5. McConnell scanning the floor, and it's Warren with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Exum passes to Porter. Fires the 3. Cleveland the rebound. No good. Shot missing. The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Garland. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
McConnell passes to Oladipo. The putback. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. There's Garland, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The dish now to Exum. It's Drummond, high post. 5 on the clock. Garland with it. Sabonis defending. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Porter pulls it in. The Cavaliers leading by 5. The wide open look here for Garland. Off target from outside. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Warren. Nice D from Porter. Well, Cleveland shooting fairly well in the 4th, around 48%. Here's Garland. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
McConnell passes to Oladipo. The kick out to Warren. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And Oladipo, here we go. It's deflected. They retain possession.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Love check in for Drummond. Cleveland leading by 7. Garland with it. The pass to Thompson. He kicks to Garland. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That one good for 2. 12 points for Tristan Thompson. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Now, here's Oladipo. Drops in the layup for 2. Oladipo's got 20.
And when you give Oladipo a running start, he's going to torch you, plain and simple.
Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Thompson kicks to Garland. Porter against Warren. Porter passes to Exum. Clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing, and right on target with the swish. And the Cavaliers lead by 9. Timeout called the Pacers.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Pacers trail by 9. Now McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. Back to McConnell. Over Garland. Misses off the right iron. With the teardrop, here's Exum, and stolen by McConnell. And Warren, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Cleveland leading by 7. And the Cavaliers call time here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Garland. To the inside. Love. Here's Drummond. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Drummond finds Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Love. Shoots over Turner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Oladipo. Shoots over Exum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dante Exum.
You know, guys, the pump fake is an effective move. Every player should have it. And you look at Oladipo right there, used it to perfection.
And so he makes both from the line.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Love. Sabonis trying to get open. And it's Love missing. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Down low, here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. The pass to Love. Fader on the way. Off the left rim and out.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Oladipo, the pass to Turner. And it's sent back by Drummond. Exum deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Warren. McConnell kicks to Warren. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Love. He dishes it to Garland. Back to Love. Cleveland moving it around. There's Porter with the three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else. Oladipo is a guy you can count on. You can bank on him coming through in the clutch for you.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 2. 11 seconds left in the game. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
Just we're pretty good. We play great together, you know, and we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Victor Wondermatha, thank you, my man. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.